So, you're ready to go back to school. But are you? School's changed. It's not like you remember. But you've got this. You know the new rules and you know what you need. Remember, think, plan, and follow the guidelines. Just think, what do I need? Now you're ready to plan. Getting to school is different. Getting around school is different too. But you got this. Just follow the arrows and the signs. Now, follow the guidelines. Teachers will have some special rules for class, but many are the same. Line up outside. Not like that, like this. Use your hand sanitizer. Wear your mask. No, not like that, like this. And follow the arrows. Yeah, school looks different, but remember, you got this. And we're in this together, Dons.
Hey Dons, this is Mr. Butterfield. Just want to welcome you all back. We can't wait to see our students who are returning to the hybrid model on March 11th. So we're just hours away to welcoming you back, and we want to send some important reminders your way. First thing, most important, please make sure you're completing your student health screener before coming to campus every day. Second thing is make sure that you're distanced from your peers. Be aware of your surroundings and make sure that you're always 6 feet apart from those around you. As you enter classrooms, there'll be hand sanitizer at every door. Please make sure you're sanitizing your hands as you enter those classes. And most importantly, wear a mask. Make sure that mask is covering your nose and mouth at all times. We want to make sure that our campus is safe for your return, that you, your families, and our staff are all safe as we welcome you back on Thursday. Go Dons!
Hi Dons, this is Mr. Mather, one of the vice principals here on campus, and I would like to talk to you about lunch and food. So, at the end of class, every day, if you're a hybrid student, the North Cafe is open for a free grab and go lunch. You'll walk through the North Cafe just like we did in the past if you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, and then you can grab your lunch and head off campus. There are also various drive-through lunch spots throughout Pleasanton, mostly at our elementary schools. Now, if you're an A period, so if you're an A period PE or a band program, you're going to be on campus for lunch between 12:30 and 1. You can still grab a lunch from the North Cafe. You're also welcome to bring your own lunch. There are tables out on the quad that you can eat your lunch at. They have signs on them that say only one student per table. Please adhere to those rules. Only one student per table. Can you yell across the quad to your friend? Yes, but just don't be within 6 feet of them. Now, last point. Remember, you gotta wear a mask at all times unless you're eating. But if you are not eating, even if you're sitting at the table, you have to have the mask on. So, to recap, North Cafe, lunch is available and it's free. Number 2, if you're a period PE student or band student, you're gonna eat lunch on campus. Number 3, one student per table, keep your mask on. Thanks, go Dons.
Hi Dons, my name is Mr. Wadena and I'm one of your vice principals. And I'm here to remind you about once you enter campus to please follow the signage that is located throughout campus, as well as when you exit campus as well. When you exit campus, please make sure to follow the arrows that are painted on the floor or on signs on A-frames to the best of your ability. If during passing periods you are walking in narrow hallways, please respect the flow guidelines. If you are in larger open spaced pathways, you may walk in 2 different directions as long as you keep your mask on and you maintain social distance. If your class in the Q building is the 2nd or 3rd class of the day, please find the signage of your classroom teacher and room number located outside the Q building. At that point, you will line up socially distanced and the teacher will come out to get you.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Jaramillo and I'm the coordinator of operations here at Amador Valley High School. I want to talk to you about a couple of things today. First, our hydration system is working here at Amador, but the drinking fountains are not. So we encourage all of you to bring your hydro flask or a bottle of water when coming to school. Also, bathrooms. Please follow all signage posted in our bathrooms and respect the capacity amount. And of course, always remember to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds before leaving the restroom. Thank you all very much and we look forward to having you back.
Hey Dons, I'm Mrs. Harris, overseeing alphabets A through F, and I'm so excited to be a Don with you. I'm new this year. So a couple things I'm going to talk about is classroom expectations. One of the first things we want to acknowledge is that to make sure you stay 6 feet apart at all times. That's entering and exiting the classroom. Second thing we want to talk about with you is sanitizing your hands as you come in. There will be hand sanitizer available for you. You can squirt into your hand as soon as you walk into class. Third thing we want to talk about is finding the right desk for your class period. So some teachers may be doing colored stickers, others may just verbally tell you where to sit, but please make sure that you're going to the specific desk for you for that period. Fourth thing we want to talk about is make sure every single night to charge your Chromebook and bring it every day with you to school. And last, we want to talk about attendance. So for my remote learners, attendance is still calculated the same way. So if you zoom in, you will be marked as synchronous. And if you don't zoom in, but you are able to communicate with your teacher and do work, then you will be asynchronous. If you feel like you're going to be absent, please call the attendance office and let them know. For those of you who are hybrid learners, please make sure that you make a commitment to come to class and be present every single day. If you can't and you're sick, then please call the attendance office to tell them that you're sick and your teacher will mark you absent. If you decide that you are not so sick that you can zoom in, you're allowed to zoom in, and then you will be marked synchronous for that day. Thanks for listening to me today, and welcome back to our hybrid learners. Bye everyone.
Hey Dons, I'm back to talk to you about counseling. If you're here on campus and would like access to your counselor, our counselors will be located in the library in one of the labs, wellness centers, and conference rooms.